So I'm here in Kanunga, just behind Kanunga Shopping Center. Like many households here in Kiambu County, the people who live here at Kanunga Shopping Center, the people who have shops here, they don't have access to formal waste collection services. So what they'll do is they will just pile up their household waste. They'll either dig a hole and put their waste, or they will just pile it up somewhere and burn it. Right now it's a bit difficult to burn waste because of the rain. It's difficult to set things on fire when they are wet. So this is very, very typical of what you'll see. This must have been a hole maybe where somebody or some people had been dumping their waste, and maybe they decided to dig up and maybe create a new hole. But there's going to be a lot of plastic waste, single-use plastics like this. There's going to be a lot of those. And then there's going to be a lot of produce nets that are left dumped out in the open. So I want to show you what happens when it rains, because when we have this much trash lying around, it rains and the stormwater starts to carry it to the lowest point. So this is Kanunga Shopping Center. The lowest point is the wetland right there where I just did a tour. It's a beautiful wetland with a very diverse array of birds and all manner of animal life and plant life there. But look what happens. So this is what the stormwater is carrying with it. You see the plastic produce nets. It will come this way. This is it coming from the shopping center. It will dig gullies along the way. It will create channels where the water is going. So this is how the water is flowing. This is how the water is flowing. And yeah, you can see the plastic produce nets start getting carried into the lowest point, to the wetland. Here there's a lot of trash that's accumulated. It's all gonna end up going to the lowest point. So you can see there's an artificial hair, there's the plastic produce nets, there's more of the plastic produce nets, a lot of the plastic produce nets, artificial hair, lots of plastic, more plastic produce nets. So Kenya banned single-use plastic bags that people used to do shopping in. We banned them in 2017, but you can tell we still have a big problem with plastic and plastic produce nets. So this seemingly is a problem that's not going away. Now plastic bottle, but it goes this way, it comes all the way, comes this way. This is how the stormwater channel forms. And yeah, you can see there's a lot of plastic produce nets, more plastic produce nets. So clearly you can see the plastic produce nets. The plastic produce nets are a real distinct problem. More and more of them. You'll see plenty of them along the way. But it'll go this way, it'll keep going, the water will keep going this way, and it's trying to make its way to the wetland, but the stormwater is carrying all this waste with it. More plastic produce nets, carrying a lot of waste, Keep going. More plastic produce nets. You can see them here, you can see them there, and all this is trying to make its way through these gullies, and then somewhere over there it's starting to make its way now to the wetland. So you can see what we are feeding our precious wetlands, our swamps, which are connected to our water systems, water security. The safety of the water that we consume also depends on the health of wetlands, and so we have to protect these wetlands. But right now we are facing a problem of rapid urbanization, and we are seeing that with rapid urbanization, our governance systems, our infrastructure is not keeping up. It's not keeping up to ensure that we have proper waste management systems, and that we can prevent this kind of pollution from happening. So on the Green Evangelist, we continue to advocate. We continue to keep asking this question. What do we need to do and what can we do to have a more sustainable urban future here in Kiambu? But this is also a question that's been asked in many other small towns in Africa. Some that used to be villages that are becoming towns now, and some that used to be towns that are becoming cities. As the population grows, this will become a really critical question for us to have some good answers to. So stay tuned as we keep working on this issue, as we keep advocating, we keep raising awareness, and as we keep trying to start dialogue to say what can we do to prevent pollution, what can we do to have better waste management systems, what can we do to green Africa's urban future.